Hi, I'm Anupa and welcome you to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. Let's make Peshawari Naan. So to make this naan, I need to first make a dough. So to make the dough, I need to gather all my ingredients. So this dough takes in some amount of yeast. Why? Because it is a fermented dough. So here I have refined flour. So in this I'm going to add in some fresh yeast. Just crumble it with your hands, followed by some salt. Whenever you add yeast, always remember to add in sugar, cause it is said that it is the sugar due to which the yeast rises. A little bit of baking powder. Now we need to take some milk. Like I said, the dough has to be rich. And to this, let's add in some oil. So this dough is ready. Now what we have to do is we'll have to leave this dough aside for it to actually double up in volume. It is the yeast that will start getting activated once it comes in contact with moisture. So in this case we have put milk, and now the yeast will start acting, and then this will nicely double in volume, and then we'll knock it back, roll it up. Okay, so we'll see what is to be done. Right now I need to keep this away for at least half an hour for this dough to become nice and soft. So this is the dough which we had left to rest, and what I see is it's become soft. It has also risen. So what we have to do now is take very little flour, dust it. Now what we have to do is we have to now roll this out. This is going to be a nice and a big naan. So I'm giving it a shape of a naan. You can observe I have made this into an oval shape. So here is my naan, and that's ready. Very carefully lift it up and place it on a baking mat. On this we'll brush some butter, sprinkle some sesame seeds, some black sesame, some good amount of crushed pista, and here we'll top it up with some magaz. Just for a safety sake, what you should do is just roll your rolling pin over it, how much ever possible, so that all of this sticks well into the dough. We've still not put the mozzarella cheese. We'll put this in a little later after this naan has got cooked. But as far as the topping goes, you have to be very generous. Put as much as you can, because you're going to eat it and you're going to love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven right now for it to bake. Once it is half baked, we'll bring this out, put some nice cheese on top, and then put it in again to bake. So right now this goes in. So let's wait for a while for this to bake, and then let's come back and put some cheese on top. Well, this naan is half baked right now, but let's quickly put the cheese on top. I have mozzarella cheese here, and let's do a generous grating of cheese on top. So once you have put in the cheese, this will go back in the oven. Don't waste too much time because the naan is not completely cooked as yet. So we'll have to melt the cheese, let the naan cook even longer, say about 7 more minutes, and then brush some lovely melted butter. So let's wait and watch what happens to this Peshawari naan with lots of cheese. Let's bring out the naan. It's done. Cheese has melted. Before we cut this, let's take some butter. Take a pizza cutter. Now that we've cut this like this, what I feel is we should cut them into triangles so that it looks like a pizza. So you see, this cheese is so stringy. That's the best part about mozzarella cheese. It's quite subtle in flavor, but it's really very elastic. I'm sure you all love our recipes. So to stay connected, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana.